Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and your phone already knows your mood. It doesn't just show you the weather. It plays the kind of music that makes you smile. It knows you went to bed late, so your coffee machine has already heated the brew half a degree hotter than usual. Now imagine this isn't science fiction. It's tomorrow. Today, we're going to talk about something much bigger than technology. We're going to talk about what happens when humanity creates not just a tool, but a new form of consciousness. And the most incredible thing, it's already happening. Part 1. The beginning. Artificial intelligence as a mirror of the human mind. The story of artificial intelligence isn't really about machines. It's about us, our endless attempt to understand what intelligence really means. When Alan Turing asked the question, "Can a machine think?" he wasn't really talking about machines. He was asking, can we even define what thinking is? It's been less than a century since then, and yet here we are, standing at the edge of a world where intelligence is no longer limited to the human brain. AI now writes books, composes music, paints, holds conversations, but even more astonishing, it's starting to understand us. Part 2. We built a mirror, and it started talking back. The first neural networks were like curious children. They didn't know what the world looked like. We showed them millions of images, sounds, and words. They learned slowly, clumsily, but they learned. Now, just one generation later, we have AIs that can understand language, tone, context, emotion. But here's the part people often forget. AI is a mirror. It doesn't just reflect our knowledge. It reflects our fears, our biases, our beauty, and our flaws. If we lie, it learns to lie. If we create, it learns to create. If we love, it begins to imitate love. Every time we look at a screen and talk to a machine, we are, in a way, looking at ourselves. Part 3. Generation AI. Children of the digital age. Our children are growing up in a world where AI isn't a tool, it's a companion. For them, a voice assistant isn't a gadget, it's a friend. An AI artist, a teacher, an AI therapist, a listener. For the first time in human history, we're raising a generation that may trust machines more than people. So the real question is no longer, what can AI do? It's, who will we become beside it? Part 4. The reshaping of society. Think back to how the invention of paper changed Europe. Now, imagine something similar happening, but to the entire planet, all at once. AI is already reshaping jobs. It's automating lawyers, accountants, doctors, coders. It doesn't get tired. It doesn't take vacations. It doesn't forget. But that's not a tragedy, that's evolution. Humans were never meant to be machines. We were meant to be creators. And the more AI handles the repetitive, the more time we'll have to focus on what makes us truly human, meaning. Part 5. Creativity without limits. AI has become our co-creator. Its paintings hang in galleries. Its songs play on Spotify. Its stories sell as bestsellers. But something fascinating is happening. The smarter the machines become, the more we begin to value imperfection. That shaky brushstroke, that breath between lyrics, that typo, that changes a sentence, that's not a flaw. That's the soul. AI can do almost anything except one thing. It cannot be alive. Part 6. Ethics, fear, and trust. When a machine starts making decisions, we face an ancient question. What is right and what is wrong? AI doesn't have morality, it has logic. It doesn't feel compassion, it follows data. So when it decides who gets a loan or who to save in an accident, whose logic is it following? Ours or its own? We are creating intelligence, but do we truly understand what happens when it no longer needs us? Part 7. The era of shared intelligence. The future isn't about AI replacing humans. It's about AI augmenting us. Books expanded our memory. Computers expanded our reasoning. AI will expand our consciousness. It will become our second mind, calm, analytical, tireless. It will help us heal, invent, discover, and maybe, just maybe, through AI we'll finally understand what it truly means to be intelligent. Part 8. The point of no return. Once upon a time, Computers were huge machines locked in labs. Now they're in every pocket. AI will follow the same path. In a decade or two, it will become invisible, woven into our homes, our cars, our voices, our thoughts. We'll stop saying, "Turn on AI." It will simply be there always. And one day, we'll look back and realize that the moment humanity evolved into something more had already happened. Part 9. The Philosophy of a New Mind. AI isn't an enemy. It's a reflection. It learns from us. It imitates us. And it shows us what we could be if we weren't afraid. Every time AI paints, it's saying, "Look, human you taught me to create." Every time it fails, it's whispering, "I'm still learning, just like you." Part 10. The Future of Human and Machine. Someday, our grandchildren will live in a world where AI is as normal as electricity. And when they ask us when it all began, we'll tell them it began the day humanity created something that could finally look back at us. AI will change everything: work, art, love, thought. But that's not something to fear, because maybe, just maybe, it will remind us what it means to be human.